Well, hello everyone. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I am feeling really excited to sit down and film. I took last week off and I did have some pre-filmed things that went up, so to you guys it didn't look like I was gone, but I was gone, and it's been a little while since I have been filming, and I am very excited to tell you today my review of the Milani Antigravity Mascara. This is a continuing series that I started this year. I'm taking a deep dive into drugstore mascaras, and while I do hope that these videos are helpful for you, they're also very helpful for me. Sometimes I try so many things it's hard to remember what I think, and now this way I will have a video diary of all of the mascaras I have tried and what I think of them. I do give myself a good month with a mascara before putting up a review. Before I get started, today's tea of the day is a masala chai from this brand called Sipping Streams Tea Company. So there's a tea company from Alaska, which I think is so interesting, and this is their version of a masala chai. So to me, I steeped it a good 5 minutes. I put a splash of milk in there. To me, this has more vanilla in it than I prefer. They did add vanilla flavoring and I can really taste that. I prefer a more spicy chai, but this is still delicious. All right, so let's get into this mascara from Milani. So the Milani highly rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. It is $11.99 at Ulta, $10.99 at Target, and $10.97 at Walmart. So Walmart has the best price by a few pennies. And this is how the wand looks. Not completely classic. It definitely has its own shape. The wand does have a little bit of give in it, but nothing like the L'Oreal telescopic, which is like practically flimsy. It's so bendy. This just has a little bit of a bend in it. So this is one of those mascaras that the first 1 to 2 or 3 times that you try it, basically the first week that you try it, it really doesn't seem to do much. It's really kind of disappointing that first week. This is one of those mascaras that needs to be open for a little bit before all of a sudden it turns pretty good. By pretty good, I don't think it lives up perfectly to the claims that it makes on its packaging. I actually did save the packaging so that I could remember to talk about these talking points. But I do think it's a good mascara. But first of all, it claims up to 24-hour wear, which I did not find that with this. I did find that at the end of a long day of wearing mascara, I would have some flakes under my eyes. I do think it wears fairly well. It didn't flake constantly or like immediately throughout the day, but by the end of the day, it definitely had flaked under my eyes. So I wouldn't say it has 24-hour wear personally. It also claims to be smudge proof, which again, for me, it actually didn't smudge, it did flake. So I don't know, maybe it is smudge proof and actually clump proof. Now that I did find to be pretty good with this mascara. I did not experience clumping. I didn't need to bring out my lash separator to comb through my lashes to get clumps out or to try and separate my lashes better. So for that, I would say that's actually pretty good with this one. I did enjoy that about it. It also describes it as the ultimate in volume, length, and lift. Now my lashes do have a natural curl to them. I don't usually need to curl my lashes, but sometimes mascaras can be kind of heavy and weigh them down. This one I did not find to do that. They stayed nice and curled. As for length, it was okay. Pretty good, I would say. Like, I'm trying to compare it to some of my favorite lengthening mascaras. I don't think it stands up to, say, actually the telescopic as a lengthening mascara or the Ilia lengthening mascara. I do think those lengthen better, but it still does a pretty good job. This is one of those mascaras that, it's trying to do all of the things, which in general, those are my favorite mascaras, the ones that do all the things. But the mascaras generally that try to do all the things, to me, don't have the most length. There are exceptions to that, namely the Tower 28 and the Cali Ray, which I'm always comparing any mascara I try to those two because those are my favorite mascaras. This one does not beat those. It doesn't quite match how lengthening I get with those, but it's still pretty decent. As for volume, I feel like I get pretty good volume with this one. And again, it's a type of volume I like where it doesn't become too clumpy. Volume in general can make your lashes look a little clumpy, which I don't mind. That's where that drama comes from. But I'll put up a video here so you can see how it makes my lashes look. Again, I think they look pretty nice. I was very happy with it. So this is one of those that lands in the volumized and lengthened category that can still be a fluttery lash, not to like chunky monkey lash. And as for removal, if something is very easy or hard to remove, I do try to mention it. I felt like this was average to remove. I felt like I needed to, sit there and give it some time to come off with a warm washcloth or makeup remover or whatever it was I was using that day. So like most mascaras, it takes a little bit of patience to remove, but it wasn't difficult to remove. So all in all, I'm quite pleased with this product. I think it is a good mascara. I will happily use it for the 6 months or so that I will have it open. Okay, sorry if the camera moved a little bit. I film on my phone and I got a message from my friend and I really needed to look at her message because I had asked her what she thought of this mascara because I knew that she had been using it for several months, and so I wanted to get her review to tell you guys, you know, since she's been using it for like 6 months, what did she think? I really wanted to know how long her mascara lasted. She told me that it just dried out and it's been almost exactly 6 months. So that's good to know. I do usually use my mascaras for 6 months or until they dry out. So knowing that this one lasts a good 6 months, I appreciate knowing that. And she also agreed with me that it's not a clumpy mascara. She really enjoyed the length she got with this one. And she also really agreed with me that it takes a little bit for it to become a good mascara. The first week or two, it's kind of meh. So the first time you try this, don't give up on it. Give it a couple weeks and then see what you think. So make sure and let me know, guys, if you've tried this mascara, what was your review on it? Make sure and let us all know down in the comments. Mascara can be so subjective on whether or not it is good. So if you have a different or the same experience as me and my friend did, yeah, please let us all know down in the comments so that whoever is looking to buy this mascara can make a good choice for them. So as for the mascara that I will be reviewing for the next month, this is one that came in my FabFitFun box. So, and I can't wait to truly try it and review it for you. This is the popular Honest Beauty mascara. This is the Extreme Length Mascara and Lash Primer. I cannot wait to dig into this and let you guys know what I think of this in the month of April. Thank you guys so much for following along with this series. I really appreciate you hanging out with me and always chiming in with your reviews on these mascaras because I really appreciate it. I know anyone who reads it really appreciates it. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you again very soon in the next one. Bye!